So this video is gonna be about the dark night of the soul. This is a stage where you may feel depressed, anxiety, fearful. It's a stage where you feel really confused. Your sense of meaning of life all of a sudden don't make sense to you. Everything that you believe in just breaks down. You go into a really depressed, dark feeling, and it's not really a bad thing really. It's a rebirth of who you are. So once you overcome this dark night of the soul, it will teach you a lesson. It's a really a chance for opportunity for you to grow, to be awakened. So yeah, the dark night of the soul is a stage where an eruption happens. Nothing makes sense to you anymore. You get triggered by external thing like money, school, home, houses, other people, external thing. It could be external or internal, either way. It's a death really. You go through this death of ego, of identity. It makes room for your real self, your spirit, divine self. You get awakened and you'll be transform your consciousness in a much deeper sense than the previous, before the dark night of the soul. So yeah, this really is a stage of confusion. You'll be confused and stuff. It's pretty serious and scary at the same time. One thing to not do is avoid this feeling of the dark night of the soul. Don't avoid it. Embrace it. It's part of you. It's a good thing, the dark night of the soul. So once you embrace that darkness in you and accept it, it'll make room for the light. So it's a lesson, challenge really for you, and you should not avoid this feeling that you have. Once you overcome this dark night of the soul, you will look at events, people in a much more deeper sense. During this stage, the dark night of the soul will provoke you to ask deep questions of yourself or other people. So it will go ask fearful things and stuff. So yeah, the dark night of the soul can be both spiritual and psychological. So it can be both ways. So yeah, the dark night will provide opportunities for growth, for change. You will experience a lot of solitude during this phase, and you'll realize that solitude will be important. Once you're alone, you will realize that you're not alone. You're not really lonely, and people who are alone are capable of love and sharing in a deeper sense into a person without, at the same time, without possessing them or being dependent or expecting something back to them. And you will, realize the more alone time you have, you will be more clear-minded, because you will be more in tune with yourself, more you time. Eventually, you will ask, what's the meaning of life? Once you go through this dark night of the soul, and you'll come to realize that whatever you put your mind into or whatever you believe in is what you give meaning. Whatever you give meaning to is your life. So it's really a subjective. So it's really subjective thing when you think about it. Dark night. You will realize the importance of freedom. Real freedom, not what society-based freedom is. Real strength is when you fall apart and you come back up. That's something the dark night will also make you realize and help. Real strength, coming back up, falling apart. You will be constantly you'll be constantly switching perspective, going into two worlds, spiritual, material, but mostly spiritual. Make sure to understand how or why you feel like this. What is it that it's trying to teach you, this dark night of the soul? And don't avoid it right away. Don't feel bad or guilty about it, because it's a lesson to be learned, and it will be beneficial. Dark night of the soul, in a nutshell, is a rebirth. It's a rebirth of who you are. It's a rebirth. It will make you awaken. You will see life differently, more in a deep sense, not in the mental, but more of a spiritual thing. Yeah. So yeah, let go of the past. See the past as a lesson. Everything happens for a reason. That's what the dark night is here for. So yeah, that's my video about the dark night of the soul. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys later.